God.
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Cobb on the Knob. It's me, Derek, and Pratness and Tucker, and this is a special episode. We just finished watching the Xbox Game Showcase and the PC Gaming Show. Sorry for my voice, I am a little sick, but I'm going to power through it because that's kind of person
The
I am.
fans demand it.
Yeah. What did you guys think? Like overall grade on everything we saw.
Not really a lot for me. Only a couple things that ever interest me.
I'd say B minus, C plus. I mean, there was some cool stuff, but nothing that really wowed me. I'm sure one of those games on the PC Gaming Show is going to be fucking amazing because it's an indie game, and then we're gonna fucking love it. But it's kind of hard to tell,
Yeah,
like, just looking
sure.
at it.
That climbing one looked fun. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll get some laughs out of that.
There was multiple climbing games.
One that's like actual co-op. It looks
Yeah.
like it's meant to be funny enough.
It's like basically Peak but reskinned.
Yeah.
You want to start with Xbox, or go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No. We start with Xbox, which will just fit into my overall theme. That was kind of like probably I feel like it's kind of been a theme for this year. It's a little maybe stale, maybe in the gaming world. Nothing too exciting. I think maybe everybody is too afraid to compete with GTA 6, so they're just holding out.
Cards close.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It seemed to me like a lot.
PlayStation did theirs. A lot of people were pretty stoked, minus the God of War game. Like the Wolverine game apparently looked pretty good.
No, I just know Sony will have some issues because they're shut down Destiny 2, and so people are going to attack them for that.
Yep. Well, they started off. They tried to start off as strong as they could with Gears of War E-Day. It's a console exclusive. I feel like I haven't heard that from fucking Xbox in a very long time. What do you guys think of that?
Just I'm attacking PlayStation because they don't want to share anymore.
Yeah, I could see that. Do you think the game looked good?
I think console exclusives are due. I mean, Sony's doing it with story-driven ones. Xbox needs to do it with their stuff, so I think it's back to normal for sure. Here's E-Day.
Yes.
I don't care
yes
for Gears,
and
so
no.
I can't really tell you.
Yes, I'm gonna play it probably.
The atmosphere looked really good.
Yeah, the game looked good. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they actually built that game from the ground up.
No fucking way.
The game.
Where'd you learn that from? I didn't hear that at all.
They're not. It's not well known fact, but it's true insider information. They I like some things, and I really dislike other things. The movement, I don't know how I feel about the movement. The movement looks insane.
Not very Gears of War. Yeah.
For a Gears game, yeah.
Mantle to climb up things is
mantle like tall things though too, and like sprinting and then straight into a mantle. Like the movement looks more fluid, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or not.
The prone take cover is interesting too.
Yeah, that's wild. I would have liked to see more multiplayer stuff. Unfortunately, it was exclusively single player was all we got. But I'm interested. It's Gears. I'm interested. But I thought I was interested in Gears 5 and never played it. So who knows?
But, I did like that they announced a new version of Horde mode with 12 players. I feel like that could get pretty wild and chaotic if they just put like a fuckload of enemies on screen. But we'll see.
Missed that 12-player part. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like you put like the big bitches in there, whatever their characters are named.
I mean, I'm not gonna have 12 friends.
You didn't miss it. You were there, and you were pissed off that they didn't talk about anything else. You said, "Is this all they're giving me?" We're definitely there.
Well, that means I wasn't there, though.
Yeah,
I was there, but I was bitching and not there.
I also have written on here. They spent a lot of time talking about Gears, but then they showed Maybe Xbox savior Asha Sharma. What do you guys think? She thinks she's bringing them back from the depths of hell.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like what she's doing. I like the direction it's going, but I think it's a little too early to tell. But I think she's making the right moves to make Xbox valid again.
Yeah. What do you think, Trap?
I don't care.
All right.
Yeah, truly, at the end of the day, we don't really care because we're not on Xbox anymore either. But was
Well,
that all Xbox had? Was Gears pretty much? I feel like that's all they talked about.
I have
Really?
everything written down.
What was the other game that they had?
The next
there
one
was the
on
Halo
Decay.
The State of Decay 3 could be good, so I'll keep that loosely on my radar. But I wouldn't say I'm like itching for it, but
the
that
first
could be
one we
good.
really liked. But then
I
we didn't
love the
touch
first one,
second
dude. Love the fucking first one. Yeah, the first one was awesome. First one is actually an arcade game, and I think
It was like $15.
very ambitious and above its ahead of its time for being a fucking arcade game.
It's almost like fucking Project Zomboid, but less.
Well, yeah, and it actually is very close to that too, in like an early version of that, especially again for like an arcade game, which is crazy. I mean, everybody remembers the 360 arcades, right? Like they weren't always
Summer of arcade.
groundbreaking, right? Yeah, like, but it was an arcade game, had a cool premise. The way you could search things and then search fast would make more noise, but you'd get through it faster. And then when you completed the game, you could like travel, quote unquote, to a new area, which would be the map, but it would like reset all the loot and everything. So like it was fucking awesome game. I love that game. I never got into the second one. I don't remember why.
Base building was really cool too.
So I think State of Decay 3 is something worth keeping on the radar. But
I mean, like I played the second one a ton. I enjoyed it.
Then the second game that they showed in the showcase was Fable. I played Fable a long time ago, and it was a really cool game at the time. I don't know how that game is going to hold up in today's world because the stuff that they were doing now is pretty common in those kind of games. Like choices are made and all that shit.
I think the only shot and I've never played I never really played Fable, so I really don't have a leg to stand on here. I will say, like graphically and tone wise, I liked what they were doing. It seemed a little darker than the other Fables.
It's like darker, but still's got that cheeky fucking.
Yeah. Then it seemed like the graphics or the character models were. I always thought Fable looked super cartoony.
Yeah, it did.
So I like what they're doing there. I feel like the only chance that game has is to just be a really good RPG because it doesn't look, like you said, it doesn't look like they're doing anything that's
groundbreaking or new.
Groundbreaking right now, but you make a good RPG with a good story and good gameplay, fuck it, it might work.
Yeah.
By the way, you can pre-purchase that right now for $100. It's out in February.
Fuck that! What is that? The base model is $100.
No, base model 70.
Oh, okay.
It was going to be 80, but then everyone fucking lost their shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I
still feel like that's a long time to pre-purchase a game.
Yeah, so much can change between now and then too. Like, what the fuck's the point of it? But I think it could be good. I don't know if it'll be on my radar, but
yeah. I mean,
I like the tone.
Really,
I like the tonal shift they were doing. I really did.
If it comes out and it's really good, maybe I'll try it. But I'm not dying for a Fable game right now. There's tons of RPGs I haven't played still that I can.
Like The Witcher 3.
Yeah, I am at some point going to go back and replay Witcher 3 and hopefully finish it. I got past Act 1 the first time I played it. And then I stopped. I don't know why. Some fucking game came out.
Well, that's the problem with RPGs, though. It's like so much time put into them, and you step away from them for a couple weeks, dude. Going back is like, don't even bother.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck was I doing on this thing?
Yeah. The next one on here is Campaign Evolved. I'm not gonna play it because I recently replayed Halo 1.
I mean, everybody knows my fucking feelings on this game, but I just don't see the fucking point. I don't, even if you're gonna add 3 new missions, which to me doesn't seem I mean, unless those missions are going to be an hour long each, who the fuck cares, right?
I just don't understand why they remade this one a second time and not Halo 3.
Yeah,
what I
I mean, arguably, at least the Master Chief Collection, I'd argue that none of them really need to be remade, so I don't really get the point of it. But
Well, if you
I
did the Master
also
Chief Collection with Halo 3 with the cutscenes, I could totally be down for it.
that's true. That's true. The
Like
cutscenes
the
for
shit
3,
they
but
did, the shit they did in 2 with those cutscenes is like a goddamn movie. It was so fucking good.
I just don't, and like I don't get why Master Chief's whole look changed for the prequel missions because I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Maybe it's a
I have
different
no
suit.
interest in it.
Maybe it's
I'm
a
not gonna
different suit.
fucking play it. I have there's no multiplayer. I don't believe at all. So there's definitely no reason for me to even try that. Like it's just
Yeah, I'll just watch a playthrough of the mission so I get the story. That's about it.
yeah. I feel like it's just a colossal waste of fucking time and effort. To be honest with you, but that's just my personal opinion.
You don't care?
Yeah, I might.
Okay. I have on here Resonance A Plague Tale. That looked interesting. I've never played the Plague Tale games, but I've always heard they're pretty good and they're kind of
Yeah, that
sad.
looked. It looked like a different style of game than they usually
Yeah,
are. But
it was almost
I
like
wasn't
Assassin's Creed, right? Like,
yeah, and like kind of open world-ish, which I don't know if the Plague Tale guy. I don't know. I don't know, but it looked good. It looked good. It definitely, as we were watching it, it all to us looked Assassin's Creed. Everything about it looked
which
Assassin's Creed.
I'm okay. I'm okay with an open world Assassin's Creed like game. Um, it's just as long as you do it right and not like Ubisoft does their open world games. We'll see.
Yeah, it looked interesting. Probably not on my radar, but like you said, there could be a sleeper in here that just blows up. That's like
That's what I think. I think one of these games, one or two of them, is probably going to come out, and everyone's going to say this might be game of the year. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just we don't know looking at trailers how good the fucking game is.
And I will say, I feel like we didn't really get a lot of gameplay with what we saw, other than Gears.
There was some games that showed gameplay, but it was interesting. But a lot of these games, I will say, I do respect games coming out within a year or within 6 months. I like that a lot more than showing games that are like 3 years away. So I will take that as a
Yeah, I'll
very
agree with
positive.
that.
And man, some of these trailers, like the updates and shit, come out like next week, which is fucking. It's a good idea. Like that Sea of Thieves update. That's the next one on the list. They're adding like basically Forge mode where you can make your own game modes and shit, which looks pretty cool.
Which is cool and I think smart for sure. Like definitely think
that game has set sail for me, pun intended. But someone might like it. I don't know. I feel like you played that game. You liked it, right?
No, I played it when it first came out. It was so buggy, and I quit playing it and never touched it again.
Well, it's fair enough. It did launch in a poor state, and there was not a lot to do. So,
well, let's see if Kevin can guilt you into playing it again.
He might. He
Now
might
it's gonna be
try.
another Civ 4 game, whatever the heck that is out now. Did you buy
7.
Is it 7?
Yeah. The next game on the list here is you to play as an arsonist. Bad Magpie. Pretty sure it's made by the guys that made Untitled Goose Game. It looked great for like what it is.
It really did. It really did.
Never played Untitled Goose Game, but I just love it's like a sandbox where you fuck around and you're a goose, being an asshole, being a bird that can't fly.
A magpie that can't fly, yeah.
Look that up if it's made by them.
What was the next game you had, Derek?
The next one is Chinese or Japanese, Wolong 2 or Wulong 2.
Yeah, I have no comment on this. Don't even need to talk about it.
It looked cool.
It's not made by the same people.
It's not?
Sorry.
Wow.
No.
Impressive. Okay. Maybe they ripped it off a little bit. I don't know.
Developers House, publisher Panic. These other people are Milk Tooth.
Okay, I take back my statement. I was pretty sure it seemed like the same developers, the same art style.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, I would have betted that with you.
Well, I'm glad I didn't take a Kalshi bet. I'm sure I could have. Yeah, Wolong 2. I got nothing to say about it. I feel like a lot of developers are leaning heavy into the Chinese and Asian culture because they're trying to get that China fucking with what was that game that came out like a year or two ago? It like blew up in China. Was it Wulong Dynasty or something? You're like the monkey.
No idea
Anyone?
what you're talking about. Nope.
It was Legacy of Wukong or whatever. What?
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
something like that. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of these developers are trying to do that. The next game looked actually pretty interesting. It could be fun. It's the cult leader simulator called Join Us. I think it looked like a funny time. You just build your cult, and then it looks like kind of Lovecraftian elements pop up and shit.
And
But
the
I-
law too.
Yeah, the law can come bust you for
Oh,
being a
I'd
cult.
definitely watch you play that.
You can definitely go full Waco, Texas, probably in that game, which is fucking hilarious. Maybe not bring children alive, but um, the next one on the
Damn,
list.
damn, dude.
The next one on the list, I don't have much to say because I was going to the bathroom because I'm sick. It was Sinwao. Sinwao.
But yeah, I have looked good. Probably won't play it though.
What kind of game was it?
It looked like it looked like the Hell's Blade series to me, and I think
Oh, was that the one where the bitch was like falling in a gold?
yeah, the gold, yeah.
That game did actually look cool. Once again, kind of like an Assassin's Creed like game. I don't know if it's open world or single player. It reminded me of the Hellblade series, the ones that are like super fucking pretty.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Hellblade. The Hellblade. It looked like the third Hellblade, but I guess it's not. Or maybe they're just dropping the Hellblade part.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's something completely different. I'm not sure, but that's what it looked like. And it looked good, but I probably won't play it. How do you
Next,
spell that, Derek? Did you write it down?
Senua. Sinwa? Sinwa?
Oh yeah, it has to be part of that because it's Hellblade Sinuous Sacrifice, Hellblade Sinuous. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Next thing on the list I've got here, 76 update. Do we care? No. Okay, let's move on. Doom
Yeah,
expansion.
fuck those guys. I don't even know what was supposed to be on there. I was so distracted talking about something else.
Something
What game?
bad people invade. The 76 update.
Oh yeah, fuck it.
Next one I have on here is the Doom expansion. Looked really cool. Looked more of the same. That game was very good. Very enjoyable single player game. Lots of length. I think I played like 16 to 20 hours of it for a single player game. It's very linear. That's a great game. And the combat is just so fucking good. I am the only one I feel like that's played it. I don't know, Trap. Maybe you played it. I don't remember.
I watched you play it.
Yeah, I really like that one though. The shield mechanics are really cool.
Watched you play it for an hour and try to get past this one part, and it was like beating my head against a wall.
Yeah, that is a lot in that game where you have to switch to the right kinds of weapons and whatnot, which, it's whatever. I mean, I didn't 100% the game. I'm not that kind of person that plays those kind of games like that to get 100%. But I thought it was really good. Like definitely top tier of the year for me. Last year I feel like, maybe 2 years ago since
That was last year, I'm pretty sure.
next one on the list didn't see coming. Crazy Taxi, new game. I used to love playing that game when I was a little kid. Fun idea. I don't know how well it's going to be in modern times. It seemed like maybe open world. I'm not 100% sure. There was like the part where he gets a flight to go to another place. That's pretty cool. I really liked that it was San Francisco again because that's like iconic for the first Crazy Taxi game. The music was really good. Like they nailed the music and the aesthetic of that game. You guys played that game before or no?
Yeah, I've
Do you-
played it once or twice.
Do you
I'm
know what
going
kind
to
of
put
game that
this in
is,
the
Trap?
category of who asked for this. I'll take who asked for this for 400, Alex. Like, what the fuck?
You know what kind of game it is, Trap?
I think I kind of got the idea off of it. You just like take people places, but you drive chaotically.
Yeah, so you have a timer, and depending on how fast you drop the people off, your timer goes up. So it's really like loop based before like roguelikes, pretty much. Next thing I got on the list looks really cool. I ain't gonna buy it because it's too fucking expensive. the retro 25th anniversary Xbox that's in like the fucking old school see-through green with the controller. Looked really cool. I don't know if any of you guys are going to buy it. I'm assuming not because we've all switched to PC.
No, but if I wanted one, that would be the one I'd get. It. If
Did
I
you
was
think
gonna
it-
get one, that's what I would get because it looks awesome.
Yeah. Trat, do you think it at least looked cool?
To be honest, I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't even pay attention.
It was like the old school Xbox, but it was a new Xbox.
Oh
So-
yeah, the green one. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
see-through green.
No, I'm not gonna get it. No reason.
New Age of Empires expansion that Trat's not going to play because he bought the game and never played it with us because we stopped playing when he bought it.
Played 1 hour and nobody ever touched it again.
Yeah, that happens a lot with us. You got to be there day one or you out.
Oh, you guys played it the day before, and I got the next day, and then you guys never touched it again.
Yeah, we actually played it more than that, Trat. So you just weren't there for when we were playing it all the rest of the time.
I don't know. Maybe you were on like a trip or something. I don't know. It looks cool. You play as like it looks like Vikings. But I don't know if I'll play it. Trat. Okay, this one's all you. What did you think of the Minecraft Dungeons 2? Because I wasn't there for that.
I mean, it didn't really show much in there, like what would be different from the first one, other than it looks like there's like enemies turning blue. There's something going with souls. Top down, kind of like Diablo, but very childish. So you don't have to worry about, oh, you have to max out your crit percentage and stuff like that, or whatever it be. It's just very simple,
Yeah,
mostly
okay.
ability based. And you don't really worry about leveling up your character. Well, I guess in the first one, you didn't really worry about leveling up your character. You leveled up your gear. So it's very easy to understand that. Ignore it better.
So I feel like they'll probably keep it about the same, just expand it maybe.
I do like all the bosses they have on it, and a lot of people always brought up they should bring those bosses to the regular Minecraft to expand it, kind of like Terraria, but still simpler.
Oh, there was shit that wasn't in fucking Minecraft. Was
Yeah,
in that
there's.
game?
I mean, you saw the warden in there, like it had his chest opened up and like a big mouth. That's not in the game. Or they have mobs in that Minecraft, the first Minecraft dungeon that don't exist in the main base game as well.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, people are like they could really expand the Minecraft, but they don't.
Hopefully that's. I'm sure that game will do really good. Minecraft's.
Oh, I'll beat it for sure. No
It's
questions
a
asked.
$1 billion game. So, next on the list, I've got the Dark Souls fucking Napoleon Bonaparte game, Valor Mortis. That looked very interesting. I might play it just because of the time period, because I love history and alternative history. I think that's really cool. You actually play as the midget himself, Napoleon, which is really cool. Hand inside your suit at all times, I hope. What did you think? You guys think?
I think Trat will play it for sure. I'll probably watch Trat play it, or you
Yeah,
play it.
it is.
whoever you
It is
play
a France
I'll think I'll
game.
play
Trent.
it.
It's right up your alley
Why would it be my ally?
because you loved Expedition 33.
I mean, I like this one. I don't think anything.
Well, it's
on there I
actually
saw that
more
made me
Dark
wanna play
Souls,
it.
so it'd be more like his Elden Ring.
And you liked Elden Ring.
To be fair, that really wasn't that great of a trailer. I've seen a better trailer for that.
It
Yeah.
didn't look interesting at all to me.
Next thing I have on here is a game that Trat used to play the shit out of. I've never really played it. It's a new Thieves Guild expansion for Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not interested in it at all.
I mean, if you ever wanted to play that game, you have to play more than just that expansion. So I don't know who they're selling that to, other than taking people to play the game again.
I'm sure they have a pretty big player base. I mean, I'm sure they're like number 3 or 4 MMORPG a player count.
They are. We've been over it on the podcast before.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
pretty high up there.
they're still cooking strong, and they have a monthly fee, right?
You don't have to pay the monthly fee, or I should say, last time I played it, there was a monthly fee or a monthly thing you could do where you unlock all the DLCs for free as long as you pay the monthly thing. But they also give you in-game currency worth that monthly deal, and then a bigger pockets. It was very well worth it if you were interested in that game, but you don't have to pay it. It was $15 back in the day.
I would
Quite a bit.
assume it's cheaper now, but
Yeah. It was either 10 or 15. I'm pretty sure it's 15. I don't know what it is now.
like 7 is a price point I'd be willing to pay if it was an MMO I'm obsessed with. Next thing I got on here, Flight Simulator's adding the national parks. I think it's really cool. That game is gorgeous, but it's not my kind of game. I mean, I don't know. I'm
It
sure
looked
Kevin.
really good what they were doing.
Yeah, Kevin probably loves that game, but that is not my kind of game. I don't know. Any thoughts on it? Besides, it just looked really good.
It looked really good. That was about it.
It looks
They're
really
adding
good.
races. That's
Oh,
fun.
ESO Plus is still not $15 a month for
Yeah, that's
1 month.
too much money for being like 10 years old or whatever. Next thing I got on here is Where Winds Meet. I played that game a little bit and I couldn't really get into it. I feel like a game came out that made me stop playing it. But some updates coming out. I have no idea. I didn't play more than like 3 or 4 hours of that game, so I don't have a lot to say on it. Getting a lot of free
Yeah.
stuff is what it looked like in the trailer. I don't know. New Castlevania. Definitely not my kind of game. Once again.
Yeah, not my type of game, but if it was, it looked really good. Like if I was
It
into
did.
that platformer,
Combat looked fucking spot
Dark
on.
Souls style, like it looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I just hate the backtracking. That's my biggest problem with those kind of games. I just despise going back. The next one is Studio Ghibli, the game. It's Vivarium. That game, it's either going to be game of the year or it's going to be boring as shit.
Yeah, there's really no in between.
It looked like a story-driven game that looked very slow-paced, and there's like two options with those games. They come out and everyone says it's one of the greatest games of all time, or it's boring as shit. So, I mean, I don't have a lot to say about it.
Yeah, I don't got anything to say on that either.
Another thing on the list here that none of us were excited about, but I'm sure Ricky is probably very excited about because I feel like it's one of his favorite games of all time. He disagrees, but that's coming out next week. Persona 6. Never really played them. I know my oldest kid fucking loves those games. I'm not a big turn-based fan, so I don't have a lot to say. I respect them. I know how great they are, but it's not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah, I have nothing to add to that one either. But then I saw it and I was like, oh, it's a Ricky game.
Yeah, it's a Ricky game. Next on the list, we got a new Spyro. That's pretty cool. I have played the originals and the remasters of the first three. They are good, cute games. They are kind of hard. Maybe I'll get it if it's on sale, because I still would like to get the Crash Bandicoot game, and I never bought it. So we shall see. Any thoughts on Spyro?
Didn't expect it.
I forgot it even existed.
About it.
I did too. Dev fucking called it. He was like, "That's the writing of Spyro." And fucking boom, Spyro pops up. Next game on the list is one probably most excited for on the list because I have no idea what this game is going to be. Clockwork Revolution looks like extremely ambitious and different. Really Bioshocky. Looks very interesting.
Yeah, and like every time we see a trailer for that game, one, we see long trailers. Like they are not teasers, they are long trailers. And it seems like every time we see a trailer for it, it seems like a different game and it seems like it could be a game all on its own. And then it comes full circle into being the same game that we saw.
Yeah,
last
that game looks like there is a lot of stuff going on for it being a linear. I think it's a linear single player story
It looks
game.
it looks like the kind of game that you're gonna play and you're not gonna understand anything that's going on. But
Yeah,
once you
that is
actually start
a
understanding it,
possibility. I know
you're gonna
there's
be
time
like, "Oh
travel.
my god!"
Yeah, I know there's time travel. That's definitely one of those games I'd fall asleep with lore.
Yeah,
playing
time
gameplay.
travel, which it does look like it affects every time you go back, does affect when you
Yeah.
get back to X time.
And then the last thing we saw in the Xbox Game Showcase before we saw more Gears of War was Call of Duty DMZ. Something that none of us are really interested in, but it looked halfway decent. I don't know.
even really know what we saw, to be honest.
I mean, they went for
It
like
looked-
helmet perspectives, which was a cool touch.
It looked cool, but
Yeah,
didn't really show us anything that was like actually happening or like
no
what
loot,
what
no
the game
looting
mode was
system.
about.
It's just he picked up a gun. Like it's very and then like the thing with the problem with the other DMZ was like there was no real risk factor because if you died, like you just would take a new gun in. There was like nothing really to.
Yeah, I'm curious. And then there was like he at one point he did pull out a bandage, but then he also jumped, from a second story and didn't.
Well, it's Call of Duty. It's not Gray Zone Warfare, Tucker. So
Well,
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm
figure
just
that
trying to figure out where we're at. Like, where are we at here with this?
arcade heavy. I'm
So
sure.
maybe not regenerative health. Then maybe was what I possibly got. I possibly got from it was so. I don't know.
All right.
It looked cool, but I don't know what the hell we saw.
All right. So that's the Xbox gaming showcase. What stuck out to you guys in the PC gaming showcase?
Um,
In-
it was a little stale for me too. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little stale for me. I was hoping to see more on like War Dogs and Terminal War, and I don't think I saw anything on. We saw a little bit of War Dogs.
Yeah, it did show War Dogs beta coming soon, but you said it's a bitch to sign up.
Yeah, for pre-alpha
I didn't even
stuff,
see it.
but I think
I
they're
didn't
gonna
even see
go
it
to
way
early
too.
access.
They showed a new Dave the Diver. Trat loves that game. I thought it was maybe a Dave the Diver movie for a minute. That was a cool ass trailer idea.
Chance has been begging me to play that for a while. Replay that.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of DLCs I never even touched on it either.
The game that I'm very excited for that I saw was Total Warhammer 40K. Even though I know that game's nowhere near to coming out, but I love Total Warhammer 3, so put it in the 40K universe like everyone's wanted. I'm sure that game is going to be fucking massive when it comes out. It's just it's going to launch and work. It's a question. I'm not good at those games. I'll preface that. Nowhere near good at those games, but I do like them.
Yeah, there's gonna be that other game too, Magician's Devil's Deal. You see that one, Derek? I think you stepped away for that one.
Yeah, that one I was going to the bathroom. So tell me about that.
I don't know if I really can. It looked super interesting. It also had very BioShock style, but looked pretty cool. Looked like you were a magician and you made a deal with the devil, and then you had to maybe fight your way out. So
You're trying to get away from the deal as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got the tags are action, single player, first person, story rich. So
There wasn't
art
any
style.
gameplay in it. It was just all.
Trailer.
Yeah. So I can't really tell you how it's going to play out, other than just a little bit of
I
a
think there
story
was a
on
little
it.
gameplay at the end. It might have been gameplay via trailer, but I'm assuming that's how it's going to play. But it looked good.
They announced a Company of Heroes remake that Tucker might think is interesting. I mean, I've never played those games, so I don't really know them that well. But that's a World War II RTS game that's right up Tucker's alley.
Yeah, I don't know why I would play that over like Company Heroes 3, but definitely we'll see what happens with it.
There was a lot of deck builder games, deck builder roguelikes in weird ways. Like there was a cooking one, there was multiple cooking ones, it seemed like.
Yeah, the cooking one looks cool.
Arcane Eatery or whatever.
Yeah, I think that looks cool in its own like different kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I already said 2026 was the year of the roguelike. I'm convinced that DLC for Doom is gonna have roguelike elements.
It might.
So I'm curious to see there.
Typically they don't do that. It's just like a single player linear story. But
I mean,
Well,
I feel like
that's
the ammo
not
already is
technically
roguelike. Like, you don't
what?
carry a lot of ammo to begin with on the Doom.
Yeah, that is true. Just think
Hold
of
on, I want to
anything
loop
else?
back to that. Bethesda has done a roguelike DLC when they did Prey. So I just want to point that out.
Okay. Okay, I'll take it back.
So you just wait. I had another thought, but I lost it.
There's that Pokemon clone coming out that's apparently really good. It's
Oh yeah,
Beast
Cassette
2.
Beast, 2002. Yeah,
That looked cool. The art style looked really good. Like the characters are super old school pixelated, like old school Pokemon, but the world is like updated graphics. So we
yeah. It was
shall
kind of.
see.
It was interesting for sure, and I heard it's a good game, but I have not played it yet. So, or the first one, anyways.
Yeah.
There's also that Exodus game, which I I think looks decent. I don't know if I'll play it or not, but it kind of looks. It's a space RPG, maybe in the vein of
Oh, that game
Mass Effect.
is definitely Mass Effect based. And then the company that's making it is, I don't remember, was it the guys that made Rogue Trader?
Oh, Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, I think so.
Magic
Or
the
Alcat.
Gathering.
Is it Alcat?
Archetype Entertainment. No, they did. Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty good. I feel like maybe Kevin would probably be into it.
Barely play his games though.
Shit's got Matthew McConaughey in it.
The game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's a voice. I don't think he's Matthew McConaughey in space. I think he's like a voice.
Well,
but
no shit, Sherlock. Jesus. You know what
I just wanted to
was
clarify.
in it wasn't in the PC Gaming Showcase, but they announced it the Summer Games Fest, was the Wolf Among Us 2 finally has a release date. Very excited for that.
Oh yeah, with the remaster of the first one too.
Yeah,
I think
remaster of the first one. That was probably the best Telltale game, I feel like. A lot of people say Walking Dead because that one's finished, but I feel like me and Tucker both loved Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, I thought the Wolf Among Us. I mean, honestly, I love all Telltale games, dude. Honestly, I haven't played one that I didn't like.
Really good.
There is that game. I want to. Damn it! I should have wrote it down, but it was the Summer Fest. But it's that 7 to Heaven or something, or into. Do you know what I'm talking about? That Japanese game.
No.
Damn it! It's literally it's got Snoop Dogg in it. It actually looks like a decent game. I don't know what the hell it's about.
Is that the one that has? There was one game that came out that had Tupac.
Yes. Yeah. So they announced it this summer. Yeah, I don't remember what the hell the title of it is, but it's a Japanese game. And they added Snoop Dogg and Tupac to it.
Did you see during the Sony one the Stunt Driver game? That looked pretty cool.
I did not. Stranger Than Heaven is what it is.
Stranger Than Heaven.
It's an upcoming action adventure RPG from Sega.
So, Stunt Driver, Tucker, got the IPs for all the driving games. And it's like you're a stunt driver. And there's literally, in the trailer, there's the Back to the Future, like you're a stuntman on Back to the Future. There's a bunch of scenes from Fast and the Furious, other car driving movies that I can't remember. So that looked really interesting. I don't know how expensive that was to get those IPs in that fucking game. But we will see.
Yeah, is that going to be on Sony only or what? Or PlayStation only?
No idea. Absolutely no clue. I didn't watch the PlayStation thing because it was when I was working, but I watched the trailers after the fact and I wasn't paying attention. The other thing that looked really interesting to me is Guild Wars 3 got announced. Probably one of my favorite MMORPGs of all time. It's Guild Wars 2. So,
you've been playing that recently too, haven't you?
I played Guild Wars 1 Reforged.
Oh, okay, right.
And that was really fun too. But we'll see. Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
War Dogs though, dude. War Dogs is got a lot of info on War Dogs, and
I'm hoping it's a really good game.
Convinced that game's gonna be the shit.
I really, really hope that it turns out very good.
I think it will. I mean, you got like Jack Frags and all the guys talking about it, and usually they don't sugarcoat things. So,
yeah.
I've also been hearing that for it running on Unreal 5, it's very optimized. So that gives me hope.
Yeah, we'll see. A lot of people said Hell Let Loose during the preview. Hell Let Loose Vietnam ran good, and then the beta came out, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you guys lying about?" So.
Well, yeah, but that's different though because it's their own engine. But since we're on that topic, yeah, Hell Let Loose Vietnam, big piece of ass. And I think they have since pushed back their release date.
I hope so. I didn't play it because I'm still addicted to Forza Horizon 6, but
it unfortunately worked that weekend, so I didn't get through it all.
You would have been very disappointed. It was horrible. Yeah, so delay the launch till 13th of August. Honestly, I don't know if that's enough time. I don't know. So I've got 232 hours into the original Hell Let Loose. Booted up that Vietnam, full expectations, fully excited for it. Something just immediately felt off, and I don't know what, but it
Yeah.
felt off. And then just the deeper I got into it, the more off it got. I mean, like, this is a small gripe, and it probably doesn't affect most people, but for me being squad lead, I'm constantly looking at the map. They made the map a 3D render instead of like the paper style map, and I absolutely hated it. I think it was buggier, and it was like way too long to pull it up and exit out of it. Hated that. The helicopters were terrible.
Yeah.
Just something was just off. It was just off, which is unfortunate. 'Cause I was very
Needs to
excited.
cook in the oven a little bit more, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, they need to refine it a little bit, but I was very excited for it, but not so much anymore.
All right. Is there anything else we wanted to hit on? Stuff we've seen in the past week.
Past week?
Yeah, because there was a lot of gaming news that came out and got announced.
The Horizon sent out that PSA for those cars, remember?
What?
Just sent the
Oh,
PSA
yeah.
in the chat right now.
Yeah, there is specific cars that if you fuck with them in Forza, it will reset your progress back to the beginning of the game. So
It's insane.
do not touch the Chupan 962, the Wuling Sunshine S Forza Edition, the Chevrolet Bel Air, the Lamborghini Countach QV, and the Ford SVT Lightning. Do not attempt to paint on them until this has been fixed, or else you might fucking lose all your progress. And if I lost all my progress, I probably wouldn't play the game for a long time. I'd be very, very upset.
That's how does that?
That's
How
a
does
cool
something like
fix.
that? How does something like that even happen?
Great question.
No fucking clue.
Maybe it has to do with when you save the car.
So if you
save
use
somehow
those
it
cards
deletes
at
everything.
all, or if you
No,
just
you can
go-
use them. You just can't paint them.
and it's
or
only
maybe
painting
upgrade
them.
them.
You can upgrade them.
It's maybe
I don't know.
upgrading. I don't know
There was
for
one
sure.
car I thought that if you upgraded it, it was bad.
Yeah, I just wouldn't touch those cars at all unless you're trying to fuck yourself. Now, if you want to be a real asshole, you gift those cars away.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And
But
I'm like, it's just so weird. I want to know how that happens. Like, how does that actually happen? What kind of some code, I guess, gets corrupted in there, and it's just like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
exactly.
Saves incorrectly.
That's crazy.
All right. Anything else we want to hit on? No.
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, thanks for checking us out this week. This one will be uploaded on Monday, so you don't got to wait for it. But you won't even realize that because I'm going to upload it myself. But check us out on Spotify and get ready for the next episode. It's a doozy. So see you guys later, and have a good day.